How's it going, everybody? Adrian Simple here from the Gaming Observer. It is December 1st, 2018, and we're going to try something a little different today. Because Saturdays are usually slow on news, and I also have a commitment this evening, I was just thinking I'd like to talk about me and what's going on in my life, and a little bit about the Observer as well. We have a lot of new listeners right now, and I'd like for you to get to know who I am and what I'm doing. Now, this is something I don't usually do, so what's most important to me is that you reach out and let me know whether this is something you're just going to skip over or if you like hearing it. So please feel free to reach out on Twitter at gaming_observer or email me info@thegamingobserver.com. Without your input, I have no idea whether doing something like this is worthwhile, so please let me know, and if it goes over well, I'll continue doing it. Alright, so first I figured I should introduce myself. My name is Adrian Simple, which is of course an online pseudonym. Right now I live in Toronto, Canada, and I'm going to school for the live theater industry. This is an industry that I used to be in love with, but I've fallen out of love with in the past few months. I've been playing video games since I was 4 years old. One of my earliest memories is playing Super Mario World on the SNES. I played a lot as a kid. There were an insane amount of GameCube games, original Xbox games, and of course a lot of Super Nintendo as well. As I got older, I started liking multiplayer shooters, and then even older than that, I began to appreciate the art and design behind the games I was playing. Portal 2, for example, was one of the big shifts in how I viewed video games as an entertainment medium. Also, throughout my life, I tried to be an online entertainer. I started countless YouTube channels, Twitch streams, all to no avail. I gave up on it a few years ago, recognizing that I just wasn't that entertaining nor a good live commentator. And it wasn't really until 6 months ago that I discovered the Amazon Alexa Flash Briefings feature. It came at a perfect time in my life where I wanted to be in tune with the gaming industry but didn't really have a reason or avenue to do so. And within the first week of starting The Observer, I had already gotten like 50 listeners, which was insane to me. So I've been going ever since, and with the Black Friday boom, I am now in the homes of around 250 people, and I have dozens and dozens of reviews on Amazon, and that just blows my mind. I'm currently at a point where I'm growing so fast, and I just don't know what to do. I've gotten some great advice from some people, which has been helpful, and I have tons of ideas of where I want to take this brand, but the moment-to-moment actions are difficult for me to nail down. The only thing I know how to do at this point is to just keep pumping out the daily updates. So here are my short-term goals. First, I'm trying to be more active on social media. I've never been a social media guy, so I've given myself the task right now of being more active on Twitter. I also need to update things like my logo, so if any of you know a graphic designer, please send them my way and I can throw a couple $100 at them for some work. I also want to try and capture the attention of some of the big gaming publishers by getting on their PR lists. As the only Alexa news source right now, I think I have a good chance. Well, anyway, as you can tell, I really want this to grow into something I can sustain myself off of. Perhaps that's a pipe dream, but I got very lucky with my monopoly on this market. And if in the next few years I can make it work, then I'll be living the dream, you know? It's the closest I've ever gotten to reaching it. Okay, that's all, I guess. Thank you very much for letting me ramble on. Again, I'm floating the idea of this being a once-a-week segment, and I'd love to feature things like a Q&A portion, or maybe talking about the games I'm playing right now, or even the state of the brand. I don't know, there's lots of possibilities. So please reach out and let me know whether you absolutely hate that idea, or if you actually do want to hear it. On Twitter at gaming_observer or info@thegamingobserver.com. Thank you very much for listening every single day. It really means so much to me. Have an amazing day, and happy gaming, everyone.